Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making pressure cooker shrimp scampi. Alright, I'm starting out on my pressure cooker. I have it set on saute high and it's hot. I'm going to start by adding a tablespoon of olive oil. And I'm also going to add in 2 tablespoons of butter. Now what that olive oil is going to do, that's going to fortify the butter so it doesn't scorch and turn brown. I'm going to go ahead and get this melted down in here. Now I'm going to add in 2 shallots I diced up, and parsley here for a little later in the show. If you don't have shallots, about a quarter or half of a small yellow onion will work just fine for you. Alright, let me give that a stir. And I'm also going to add in 3 teaspoons of diced up garlic. If you use fresh, use 3 cloves. I'm just using it pre-diced in a jar. It's a little easier that way. I'm going to allow this to saute for a few minutes till the shallots start to get translucent and tender, which won't take long, and the garlic starts to become fragrant. Right now that my shallots and my garlic are starting to soften up and get fragrant, I'm going to add in a quarter of a cup of white wine. And I'm just eyeballing this. And I'm going to allow this to cook down just for a minute. Right now that my wine reduced down some, I have 2 pounds of large peeled and veined tail off shrimp. I'm going to get in here. This was frozen. I left it thaw in the fridge for a couple of days. I'm going to toss this around in that butter wine sauce for 3 to 4 minutes and get the shrimp good and coated. We're not cooking it all the way through yet, we're just getting at the start. Right now that my shrimp went for a few minutes, I pulled it out and set it aside. It's a light pink, it's not cooked through, and I squeezed a little bit of fresh lemon juice over top of the shrimp while it was sauteing in there. I turned off my pressure cooker just for now. I'm going to add in 4 cups of chicken broth. And I'm rinsing the garlic down off the side of the pot as I dump it in there. Now I'm going to set this for 4 minutes on pressure cook, so I'm going to get that going a while. That way there we have a head start on it heating up. So I'm going to go ahead and get this down to 4 minutes. So that'll start heating up the chicken broth. And I'm going to add in a pound of spaghetti. And I'm going to break it in half. And you want to alternate your layers in there so it doesn't stick together as it cooks, or it minimizes your chances of it sticking together while it cooks. Right now that my spaghetti's in, and I didn't use the whole pound, I used about 12 ounces of it. Let me get a clean spoon to knock that spaghetti down in there. That was about 12 ounces of spaghetti. I'll put the leftover spaghetti away because I have a partial box in the cupboard. You got enough of them saved up, then you got a full box. Alright, I'm going to put my lid on here. And I'm going to set this to pressure cook, like I said, for 4 minutes. When the 4 minutes are up, I'm going to do a quick release to pressure and we'll add the shrimp back in. Alright, now that my spaghetti went for 4 minutes, I did a quick release to pressure. I'm going to go in there and stir the spaghetti around real quick. Now I'm going to add a little salt and pepper to this. This is to taste. I'm going to go for about a half a teaspoon of each. I'm going to add my shrimp back in. Because remember, the shrimp isn't fully cooked. I'm going to put my lid back on here and I'm going to give this 3 more minutes. When the 3 minutes are up, we'll do a quick release to pressure. Alright. Alright guys, this is done. I did that quick release of the pressure, and I decided to only give it 2 more minutes rather than 3 because I don't want to overcook that shrimp. Now I'm going to add in some fresh parsley that I diced up. That's probably about 3 tablespoons. And I'm going to add in some capers. Now if you're not familiar with what a caper is a cactus flower that didn't blossom it. It's a little bud. I'm going to add in about 3 teaspoons. And guys, these are really delicious. They're not gross like you think they would be. They have a salty flavor to them, but they're really good. That's right, Scott. Dexter's cutting me a break, but Holly's hammering me today with the cell phone. This is ready to go, guys. Let's go ahead and fix up a plate and see what we got. I went ahead and I garnished this with a little bit of shredded Parmesan cheese and some fresh parsley. Let me get in here and give this a try. I'm going to start with the pasta. What, Dexter? Pasta's tender. Get that good butter garlic flavor in there. Shrimp's tender. Cooked just right, not chewy. I'm glad I only went for 2 minutes, guys. That was really easy and it's delicious, guys. Wasn't hard at all. Really good. Alright, there you have it. Pressure cooker shrimp scampi. Thanks for watching. Remember, love what you eat and eat what you love.